was a longer game than I feel like it could have been, considering the lead that OG had. But at the same time, at the start of the game, it actually looks like 4Clovers and Leprechaun had a shot. We had rotations mid. We had Bane just running in, getting kills on Miracle.
There was a few weird kills there.
Yeah, what happened?
I guess he didn't think the acid spray did that much damage, and then didn't expect Bane to be on high ground.
Yeah, it was strange. It was strange.
It was just weird. You need to warm up.
I think he underestimated the damage.
Yeah.
He just died.
It was just weird.
I think they were trying to make their game maybe more of a challenge.
I kind of joked with 8mother and I said, like, he's against Alchemist. Maybe if he focuses on killing him, it's worth less than the creeps. It was a stretch.
So what went wrong there for 4Clovers in the end there, 8mother?
I don't know. They lost the fights. I mean, OG had really strong fighting heroes with the Darkseer, Barathrum, Ember Spirit. They didn't have the catch for the Ember either, so you could just do whatever you wanted. And they got away with it. And they knew about this Alchemist greeting in the jungle, so they were just on point with the timing, fighting in jungle for like 10 minutes straight. And they just kept winning the fights all the time. So. Yeah,
like Fly snuck into the jungle like super early.
Yeah.
Placed this like ward them beside the hard camp. And they're just watching them stack, and they're like, all right, the second he starts to kill this camp, guys, I want everyone here, and we're just going to go ham. That's pretty much what they did.
Okay, by the way, before we go into a replay, I just want to quickly remind you guys that you can still go to facebook.com/ROG Nordic, where you have a chance to win the Zenpad 8, which is an S8. Is it an S8?
It's just, Zenpad S8.
Zenpad S8. You can go there and put in your what you think is the most influential hero of this week's League play, which is also the last week of League play, by the way. And then at the end of the week, it will be actually 8mother who will decide which hero is actually the most influential hero of this week's League play. And of course, you also have to put in a motivation with that, and your motivation has to kind of coincide with the one that 8mother has decided on. So, do that. Now we're going to a replay.
Right, so this is actually the ward placement and when they go to try and kill the stacks on Nikwa. Alright, so it's actually like tiny bit before this. They just spotted them kind of going in to kill the camp and they Iron Shell up Fly and they just kind of send them in. Like he did this quite a lot, like he just randomly charged.
I feel like he got really lucky with bashes at times.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something there, but this entire fight just, you can see how well they kite them.
Yeah, this is...
I mean, come on, we're 11 minutes in. There's 10 heroes in one jungle. What is happening here?
And everyone is going back and forth. It's like, oh, we can go in, we can go out, go in.
This is when like Iron Shell, like Surge, all of these abilities just become so powerful, early mechanism.
But how does this happen? How does it happen that there's 10 heroes?
Because they know about the stack.
Yeah, it's the ward they placed earlier. Yeah. And all you have to do with Alchemist is just slow him down. Yeah. And if you can slow down the Radiance time, like he has 2,000 gold right now. At like 12 minutes in. Like that's generally usually when we see the Radiance coming out on an Alchemist. But because of the pressure, and like look at Fly there again, bashing.
That was a huge kill. He got 700 gold. But both teams realize how important this is for Clovers. So
yeah, like
that's why there's 10 heroes there, because they know.
It's crazy to see that happening.
You can't just give this away because it's too huge of a...
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense.
And it's kind of like understanding of the Alchemist as well.
Because 4Clovers invested in stacking, so they have to get it. Otherwise, they're just gonna get outfarmed, basically.
And so how are they gonna fix it? What are they gonna do better?
I think you ban Darkseer. I think it just allows for so much. Like the early game, the early mechanism, like comboing up with heroes like Ember, Meepo, that kind of stuff. It just gives you so much early game pressure. We saw 4Clovers in the second game they played in the first series. And it was kind of very similar kind of game, you know, just it allows you to just pressure so hard.
So you would say Darkseer and not Ember, because you kind of have to choose, because it's going to be first pick going to OG this time?
I think Darkseer over Ember, definitely.
You can counter Ember. There's a lot, you need like Insta Lockdown, Lion, Rubik, stuff like that. Bane he's okay, but he has a cast time on his ulti, you know?
Yeah.
You need to just catch him, hold him there.
Well, we'll find out what 4Clovers is planning on banning in the first phase this time, because we are going into the draft, and it is going to be Shadow Fiend for 4Clovers, who, by the way, my bad, is going to be Dire once more. Damn it. That means
They also
my...
have first pick as well, so maybe they choose to pick the Darkseer themselves or force OG to ban it.
Interesting thought.
No, but you don't think that Empire is second phase ban? Like, this
Empire-
time it was actually Ember Spirit, sorry. Ember was second phase pick. By the way, before this series, OG actually played a different series. They played against Dark,
Okay.
and they won their first game, which was probably about 30 minutes in. They won. And then the next game, they just dominated even harder than they did before. And they went in like 20 minutes or 17 minutes was their second win.
It's pretty decent.
That's very decent. And we see a lot more shorter games. For example, Alliance just beat Empire in 20 minutes.
I guess the thing is with the way the meta is right now, like because of the overwhelming pressure that people apply, if you can just buckle under that, like it can be just like, you know, very heartbreaking for your team. You're just like, okay, let's just give it up. Like, let's not even try.
Yeah, you kind of know we can come back from this. We have fallback. We can deal with this, guys. But
If you don't have that,
if you don't feel that,
Yeah.
you can just GG out and go next game.
yeah, exactly.
Kind of, because you can't play on the other team making mistakes, because that's not how you play Dota.
Oh, that is what 4 Clovers did in the last like 10 minutes of previous game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Then you're hoping for a miracle.
Okay.
yeah, it's also that, and sometimes I guess if
I
you
like
can,
the pun you made. I don't know. Yeah, I saw it as well.
Oh god, I didn't even realize I might be gonna die. Oh boy.
Okay. It's getting late here. It's fine. Our sense of humor is kind of,
Here
you
we
know,
go.
failing.
I think 4 Clovers can just pick up Ember themselves if they feel like it.
I mean, it's a good combination, and
Or
why not?
Tusk or Queen Pain.
Queen
Nice.
Dire team back.
Yeah, any kind of mobile hero right here is good,
Mm-hmm.
because OG doesn't have any lockdown yet.
Radiant
So.
team back.
And both of these heroes, even like
Yeah.
Darkseer allows other heroes to be
But
mobile.
this is a really good disruptor game for OG so far.
Yeah, it is. Also, Tusk being kind of ignored. Like usually we see
Yep.
Tusk in the first two.
True.
10 seconds remaining.
I think it's very good with 4 Clovers draft.
5
Just
seconds.
having
Yeah, I
Tusk.
think they want Spirit Breaker as well for
Yeah.
Clovers.
Are they just going to try to turn the draft of OG against them?
Yeah.
With a bit of adjustment.
think
Spirit
so.
Breaker is going to get removed, though.
Dire team back.
OG was thinking the same thing.
When 4 Clovers pick like heroes like Queen of Pain or Shadow Fiend for Pika, like they usually actually draft Earthshaker or some sort of like long-range defensive hero, like to back it up. So I wouldn't actually be surprised if they pick like
10
Earthshaker
seconds remaining.
for EGM here.
5 seconds.
You know, just
remaining.
Fisher and then Queen of Pain blink in
Yeah.
and do her stuff.
It's very open still.
Reserve time.
Oh, they ran on Dying Quap. Oh, no, that was Vega, actually. Nature's Prophet getting
Radiant
removed. Now, Nature's
team
Prophet did
back.
have a win just now in the hands of Bulldog, so you never know what kind of
Moon is very, very good at it
shenanigans
as
they
well.
were expecting there. Moon is very good at Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if Moon's not playing Darkseer, what does he play of Nature's Prophet?
Brood,
10 seconds remaining.
I
Beastmaster,
mean, you already have Darkseer, so I guess we shouldn't be
5
too afraid of the
seconds
Brood.
remaining.
Tusk could be another one.
Tusk, yeah.
Winter Wyvern again.
And it will be the Tusk.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Dire team pick.
They have
Or
a really
Winter
strong
Wyvern.
try-lane with the
Yeah,
Tusk
they
if
do.
they want to do aggressive, depending on lanes.
It definitely could.
So it's so,
Again, the meepo is still an issue though.
you
I-
always have to think about the meepo.
You really, really do. Like a Queen of Pain is
It's so annoying.
decent, but like,
Players like Weeha and No Tail,
yeah, like
meepo players.
if you do the 1v1 matchup, Queen of Pain versus meepo, I'm pretty sure meepo wins like 90% of the time. You know what I mean? Like level
Yeah.
3, you can really just kill
Seconds
Queen of Pain.
remaining.
She can't blink, she can't do anything.
You kind of have to have someone with the Queen of Pain in that
5
case.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
And looking at the supports, which 4 Clovers haven't picked up any of them just yet, which kind of supports would you feel
Reserve
would
time.
be fitting for them that also potentially could deal with a meepo?
Hmm.
For Clovers,
Yes.
Shaker's good.
Was thinking
Yeah.
Lena perhaps as a
Lena's
support?
very good actually. But the what else is there? There's like obviously the Winter Wyvern, who's banned again in the second phase for OG.
Yes.
I think that in itself just like scares you. You know when
That's
they
just, oh, are they planning it?
yeah exactly.
Are
Like,
they gonna do it?
it's like okay, damn, they banned this hero. That means
Yeah.
they're thinking about it, or at least it's a possibility. And it just kind of puts the fear in you.
So annoying.
No, we're
I
gonna
think
figure it
Shaker
out
is the best one if you want to counter both Tusk and eventually Meepo. Mainly
Jakiro.
Oh, I like
There
it.
it is.
because of the long range stun.
That's
What do we
an-
call him? We call him the poor man Winter Wyvern
The
previously.
poor man's Winter Wyvern. It's very, very good with Darkseer. The
Yes.
combination is just beautiful. Like, you can vacuum into the macro power into Ice Wall. It's actually very, very powerful.
Now, preferably, you have him with not only with an ice path there, but also with something that potentially can,
Shaker.
like, can hold them in place even longer, like a shaker. Yes, keep going back to that. But also like a Magnus, like an Invoker with an ice path.
Lina
Perhaps.
even.
Seconds remaining.
Anything that helps
Yeah.
heroes, a group of heroes, be in position for a longer
Reserve
time, be in the fire for a longer period of time. Put it that way.
So I'm kind of wondering if Pycat's not playing mid, is he still going to play Queen of Pain? I think so, right?
He might, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, we've seen Queen of Pain safe lane a lot more often
Yeah, that's true.
recently.
So then I guess it does open up Niko's heroes. I'm not sure if he does play Invoker. I think he does. He
He's
seems
played a
like
lot.
an
He
Invoker.
does.
He has the hair for it.
He's played a lot.
Like, his hair is crazy, you know?
He plays lots of Invoker.
Yeah, yeah.
Back in the days, at
Yeah,
least
I
in
thought-
pubs, so he knows the hero very well.
It's a good hero against the
Depends on
Meepo.
how comfortable you are with the hero in a real game. So.
Yeah, and how you feel like in terms of tempo control.
Yeah.
Obviously, you need to have a fast-paced hero as well because you know that OG is going to be fast-paced, so you kind of have to keep up with that in terms of hero picks, which for Darkseer and Jakiro and Queen of Pain, that's all the case. They can all do fairly well fairly early on.
Yeah.
And they don't really lose their lanes typically. Now, if they like you said, if it's going to be a Queen of Pain against Meepo, that might be a difference there, but
This is definitely a Rubik game for OG Dota. I know Crit loves the hero. So if Tusk is going to be Moon's hero, Crit could play the Rubik, just, you know, lift into Gyro. Like, there's some very, like, Ice Path is amazing to steal.
would you want to would you want to keep your mid a secret early on, or would you want to keep a secret
Ooh.
who's going off lane, who's the
Dire
core?
team
And I guess now we still don't know who the mid, like mid is now a secret, but you still don't know who the core is. If it's an Earthshaker or a Tusk,
That's true.
most likely the Tusk, but I mean it could just as easily be an Earthshaker core.
And that does scare you again, because now you're like, oh,
They're taking it away from our Meepo
Yeah,
defenses.
so I guess you have to, like, last phase ban Meepo.
Yeah, because the mid's still open.
Oh,
Meepo is still possibility.
Or this could be actually
10
the
seconds
Miracle
remaining.
Earthshaker. I've seen him, he's very, very good at
5
that.
seconds
Does
remaining.
Against
the-
the Queen of Pain,
The solo mid Earthshaker, yeah.
isn't that really bad matchup?
It's against TA.
Radiant team.
I guess it's
back.
against TA, and indeed, like you said, Queen of Pain on the safe lane for Pycat.
Yeah, okay. 2.
But Templar Assassin, also not really good against Meepo.
10 seconds remaining.
I think it's better than
It-
Queen of Pain.
It probably, yeah, because she doesn't really rely on an escape.
Until later on in the game, until they get high levels of Geostrike, it's actually not that bad. Like, you can just...
Dire
The refraction
team
goes very
back.
real fast if you hit her with multiple Meepos at the same time, though.
True.
Yeah, and they don't really have super high armor either, so you can
Yeah.
hit one down pretty fast,
Yeah.
especially if you're Desolator.
And you've got the poof, so even if you are invisible, he can still kill you.
10
But it goes
seconds
both
remaining.
ways.
Yeah, I think
Depends on who gets the initiation.
Yeah.
Razor ban.
Radiant team pick.
So last pick for OG, would you like to see 8 Mother?
Venomancer.
Venomancer?
Yeah.
Viper Boys?
Actually, Crit Venomancer was the Venomancer.
Invoker OG. Let's go.
Invoker.
Invoker Boys.
Invoker boys. Miracle Invoker would work.
I think, yeah, it's some sort of team
10
fight
seconds
disruption, because they have, like, this massive combo at the moment, you know, like the Vacuum, Ice Wall, Scream,
5
Sonic Wave.
seconds remaining.
Don't you feel like Earthshaker's already enough teamfight
Yeah,
disruption
it
that
is,
they
but
have?
if you can deal with more, I think it's actually very good. You
Reserve
can still go
time.
for the Meepo, though.
Meepo is a teamfight disruptor
It is.
as well.
I just really want to see the Meepo, I'll be honest.
Slightly biased.
Maybe a little bit.
That's okay. We're not casters.
Do you
We're
really
allowed
want to be a Meepo in this game? I don't think I would want to be one.
You want
No,
to be a no-tail Beastmaster?
Dire team pick.
I don't think it's so bad if you have Snowball and Dazzle.
I think... I would really want to see a Rubik right now
Against...
against OG from 4C+L.
Well, we are looking for another support.
I think it would be great.
And also, of course, Rubik does have the synergy with Jakiro early on. If you're in the laning stage, you can drop him down into an Ice Path, drop him down into a Macro Pyre, drop him down
10
when he wants to
seconds
run away from the Macro
Mm.
Pyre, and then put him back into it.
They
I
could
think
go
Night Stalker
5
could be pretty
seconds
decent.
remaining.
Abaddon or Shadow Demon as well. Pretty good.
Night Stalker is good against the vision of the Beastmaster later
Yeah.
on. That bird's not going to live very long.
Can silence the Dazzle. You just Ion Shell them and send them in, because they're kind of lacking the front line. I guess Darkseer
But
kind of does it.
if you're going to go for Night Stalker, don't you think that the early game, like the laning stage and like the first 15 minutes are going to be really rough for 4 Clovers?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think. I think Night Stalker gives you strength.
Even if you silence one of them, Tusk is able to save Dazzle and the other way around.
True.
I think something like a Shadow Demon or
Just for it to stop when they
something
roar.
to stop the roar.
Yeah.
Even Abaddon could be good.
Abaddon was already, just saying, was already playing. Thank you.
Look at him go.
Griff.
10
Voice
seconds
Griff.
remaining.
Carry
Yeah.
Abaddon. Look at him.
Just once put his spin there. Abaddon would not be bad.
No, it's good.
And it's a bounty
Bounty
hunter.
Nice. Darkseer Bounty Hunter. Oh boy.
Yeah. I like it. It's a bit gimmicky, but it can definitely work. What do you think, Shane? Who's going to win? Who's going to take it?
Oh.
Second game.
Okay.
Is it going to be 2-0? Is it going to be 1-1?
I think 4 Clovers are going to take this one. I think the last game was a bit rough, but they have the Bounty Hunter to kind of snowball.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think 4 Clovers need to have a really good start to
Yeah.
have a chance in this game. So I think OG is gonna take this.
Well, we're going to find out who is going to take this, because it's time for our last game of the evening. It is time for 4 Clovers and a Leprechaun taking on OG Gaming with Odie Pixel and Draskell.